gander and see if we're back. It looks like we're almost back. Okay, we are back, I think. I think we're back. I think we're back. Yeah, unfortunately, we did disconnect briefly. It is what happened. It is a thing. It does happen. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Someone tell me when we're back. Like, properly back. Because obviously I have a delay on my end. I feel like with no recurrent, salad is washed. I mean, potentially. Voidoga negated the stream. Tomato streamer using potato internet. My internet's actually fine, to be honest. Like, it's not... Don't get me wrong, my internet isn't, like, perfect, but it is not actually that bad. It's just, like, occasionally, it'll just die. And there's, like, not really a lot I can do about it, I'm afraid. Like, it sucks, but it is what it is, right? But yeah, recurrence, I think, is... So, what do salads play at 1 at the moment? Like, I assume they play something else at 1, right? Oh. Oh. Yeah, so we're basically not playing recurrence anymore. Ah. Ooh. Ah. E. Ooh. Yeah. You know, salad's been around long enough. Maybe it's fine. Then tuning gum. I don't think we needed to hit tuning gum, but I guess for some decks this is going to be annoying to play against. Obviously, this is another hit to Rezo, so Rezo got hit with Voidoga and with tuning gum, so we're kind of hitting around the deck. Like, these are still important cards for the deck, but we're hitting the non-actual, like, Resonator/RDA cards. Infernity Launcher 2. I don't really play Infernity, but I assume they're releasing this because we've hit Voidoga. Because the Infernity end board is just, like, make a bunch of guys that negate, right? So, like, getting rid of Voidoga means you've taken a piece of their end board, so maybe we can bring some of this back. I love FTKs. Who doesn't love FTKs? Armageddon is... I mean, it's kind of spooky. I don't... like. Obviously, Orcust is the thing that comes to mind with this. They nursing Leary more? Nerfing... they are nerfing it a little bit. We'll get to that, like, when we get to it. Armageddon Knight is, like... probably stuff we can do with this. You gotta remember, I used to play this card back when it came out, and, like, what you would do with this card is you would send, like, Malicious to Graveyard. Or you'd use this to, like, get an extra Dark in the Graveyard to use, like, Dad or something. But I know this card has, like, a lot more broken stuff you can do with it in a more modern game. 3 Levia and Rush is crazy. You got Lost Wind. I think Lost Wind's probably fine at this point. Chaos Dragon, Levianeer. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be, like, some crazy stuff you could do with this. Obviously, this saw play in Borrowlink, so maybe Borrowlink's coming back in a big way. The same reason we're getting Rapid Trigger back. Borrowlink's a really weird deck. I feel like Borrowlink was meta relevant for, like, a ridiculous amount of time. Like, actually, a ridiculous amount of time. And now it's, like, potentially coming back. Borrow was so lame, it doesn't need to be back. I just think every deck should have its time to shine in the meta, and I think Borrowlink was around for, like, so long. It doesn't necessarily need to come back. At least not so soon. It feels like it only just came off the ban. Or off the tier list. I mean, it was only, like, what, like 4 months ago or something? Then we got Fusion Deployment. Neat. I assume there was something gross you could do with this, but I wasn't really playing speed at the time, so... just give us the Link 1. Oh, you want Striker Dragon? Okay. Thunder Dragon, Titan coming. I mean, it's got to come out eventually, right? Can I be buffing Time Thief to summon Nib while removing the selection? Is the smartest move ever. I mean, probably. So we got Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. I don't really give a shit about Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. Obviously, Raging Pendulum is a thing, and it was the best deck, like, what, like a year ago? Something like that? Sure, why not? Hikari has Dragon Link, I think. I mean, Interesting. So Wave King Caesar frees up the limit 1 slot in DDD and in some other decks. The issue is I know that Wave King Caesar is used a lot in non-DDD decks. It's kind of just like sort of generic N-boardy-ish. So like I'll have to see if this like does anything. Necros of Unicorn. I don't really like the Necros deck. After playing against it, I think this deck is just really annoying to play against. And it's not even annoying to play against because of the deck. It's annoying to play against because of the skill. So I'm not super happy about this, but only because the skill is like super unfun. So like I'm just like we didn't need this. We didn't need this coming off. Beansmith coming to Duel Links. I think it might be a little bit early for that, but who knows. Solitaire. I don't like Shiranui. The reason I don't like Shiranui is entirely because of their trap card. Was it Samsara? I don't like that card. I want that card to go away. So, giving Shiranui a buff, neat, that's fine. Could you take away the trap card? I hate it. I actually hate that trap card so much. It is so frustrating to play against. And I think by buffing the deck, we're going to see an uptick in the number of Shiranui on the ladder, which is going to suck. So that's why I'm not happy about this. You're looking at box leaks also. We've already done the box leaks. We did those last stream, so we're not going to be doing that today. They don't even play limit 3s. I mean, okay, that's fair then. I mean, I don't know what a Shiranui deck looks like these days. Like, I legit... no idea. Hey, look, yeah, they play Book of Eclipse. Perfect. Hating on Borrow Links in the big 2025 stare. Samsara can't go away. No, just get rid of it. I don't like it. If I don't like it, it should go away. That's generally how this works. No, just the skill, link 4 or nothing, basically. We can play Needle again. Let's go. Nah, let's just get rid of Shiranui. We don't need that card. Again, get rid of the trap card and Shiranui's fine. I just think it's Samsara Lotus is just... it's an unfun card. In the same way, I think we should get rid of Hallowed Life Barrier. Just get rid of Hallowed Life Barrier. Just get rid of it. We don't need it. We don't need it. Dan was curious what people thought about Melfi. Melfi looks cool. I'm looking forward to playing it. Especially since I assume it will be probably a low rarity archetype. We can play... these hits are busted! Hello, Cyclone Valley. Welcome. We've got Dimmer Synthesis. By the way, I've never played Chemicritters. I've never played against Chemicritters. I have no idea what Chemicritters do. I have zero information about this deck whatsoever. I have no idea if this card is any good, but it was limited for a reason. So, you know, Chemicritter players, enjoy your card back. Melfi Try. Melfi Try is, like, cool. I played a little bit of Melfi Try on Master Duel when that came out. Then we have Shooting Riser Dragon. Okay. Theoretically, this is going to be a big boost to some Synchro decks, right? Maybe the Synchron deck gets a little bit better. The new, like, Ready, Get Start, or whatever it's called. No, we played that deck. The Salad hit is just not that good. All the hate on Shiranui. It's because the Shiranui trap card is lame, bro. Any kind of Wabaku effect, I'm just going to call them Wabaku effects, suck. It's the same reason I hate birds, because I hate Nightingale. I hate Nightingale just being able to say, I don't take any damage the rest of the turn. I hate Shiranui Samsara being like, I don't take any damage the rest of the turn. I hate Hollowed Life Barrier just saying, I don't take any damage the rest of the turn. We don't need these cards. They're just lingering floodgate effects that stop you from dying, right? And a lot of the game now, especially the modern game, is try and end the game in one turn. So it's very antithetical. So I think you either need to just accept that that's not where the game is, or go all in on that, right? It's one or t'other. Amano Pass, we back. Fleur Boulderrock. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is box release? When does the box release again? First of the month? We don't have a date. We don't have anything for it, really. A guy is now dead. Let's go. The format is save. When we just had our first tournament, and we did see Santa Mill get into the finals. So, without a card to reactively banish on-field monsters, Shira's gameplay dies. I'm fine with that. It means I don't have to play against Samsara. So we have Ravenous Croco Dragon Archethys. Okay, so gains 5 attack for each card in your hand. If it was turn, if this card is synchro summoned, you could draw cards equal to the number of non-tuners used for its synchro summon. That seems abusable. Quick effect, discard 2 cards, select 1 card, the field, and destroy it. That also seems very, very strong. This card seems nuts. I can see why it's limit 1. Level 9. I don't know how many decks are going to be able to put this into their end board, but this seems pretty good. Thank you for the follow, Dex. Welcome, welcome. Silent Sword Slash. I do not know what this was played in. I assume it was some sort of Silent Swordsman deck. I don't know what this was used in, but I assume it was annoying. Do you think there's going to be some kind of WCS box or something soon? I would expect we're going to get both a speed and a rush product drop in May. That's what I would expect. They unbanned my meme. What, Silent Sword Slash? Or Phantasm Spiral Battle? Then we got Crimson Fox. I think Crimson Fox is probably the one a lot of people are very excited about. We have a lot of Lunalight friends. Lunalights are kind of a cool deck. They can be a little bit frustrating to play against just because they're kind of difficult to deal with for certain decks. But it's really cool. I can't laugh that Silent Sword Slash is limited after 6 years. Was it like something really, really busted like ages ago? But Crimson Fox is like coming off is nice. You can still laugh at all the shit Performer Bell cards limited. And then we've got Predaplanet. Predaplanet, this is probably the most impactful card coming off, right? I don't really know how Predaplants are going to play with this shakeup. Because basically we're getting Predaplanet in exchange for Dragostapelia. Oh, but, would you play Predaplanet or would you play Dragostapelia? In like a proper, like, full realized build? Silent Sword Slash was the OG one. I think they need to add support instead of nerfing decks. I think it's healthy to do both. I think it always feels bad when it's your deck that gets nerfed. But to create a healthy meta, I think it's more important to release new cards and new support as well as nerfing problematic things. Otherwise you end up in the rush situation, which was like they didn't really nerf any of the best decks. They just kept like releasing new stuff. And we got into like very power creepy meta and it didn't feel very good. Let's just say it was busted in GOAT format. Oh boy. Robin combo no more, thank Lord, both. They just won't play Super Poly, because Planet is free. Oh, right. Yes, that's right. So but how many will you play of Planet then? That's the answer. Can't use Hydra. Maybe this is pre-hit. They basically forced us to play Planet over Hydra. Okay. Again, I don't play Predaplant, so I'm not like super big into that. My poor Aramage is struggling. Because we're getting Odd Eyes, Venom Dragon, and probably more Predap cards. I mean, it would make sense, right? Let me have the skill changes. So, Bird Humming now locks us into Lyrilisk. So this basically stops you off with what? Like Kinkabio, right? I'm not going to lie. Whenever I play against this deck, they very rarely summon non-birds. So I don't think this is going to have like a huge impact. It's whatever. Dimension Grasp is whatever. It's no longer random. And then Time Thief now lets you summon non-Time Thief monsters on your opponent's turn. And no longer shuffles cards back going first. Which means, like someone said previously, you can use Nibiru in the deck. That's busted. They're going to run more bricks. Kinker is 2 less starters or extenders. I mean, that's fair. The thing is, I just don't see them use it. Like, whenever again, my experience playing against a deck is not going to be the same as everyone else's, right? Like, I play a little bit of ladder and I play a little bit of tournament. So my experience is going to be not necessarily the full picture. But in the games that I play, Lyrilisk just summon a bunch of birds and then overlay their birds into other birds, and that's it. Special summon birds because the cat that's normal summoned is a combo starter. It is... You cannot normal or special summon any monsters except Lyrilisk monsters. So, it just stops you playing cat altogether. And then we got the rush changes. And these are, I guess, the big ones for this channel, because we are a rush-focused channel. Chivalrous Celerity got gutted. It can now only be used turn 2 onwards. Limits your extra deck to Gaia, no Mormatarian. Must mill level 5s and 7 normals, i.e. only Gaia the Fist Knight Cursed Dragon. Only has a 300 attack boost, and only adds polymerization from graveyard, no longer from deck. As well as, it also means that you now have to have poly in graveyard to even search a normal. You can't just, like, search the normal and then, like, not search poly, because you haven't got poly in the graveyard. You have to have poly in the graveyard to use the search whatsoever. So, it's huge nerfs, huge nerfs. Almost unplayable. So Dragius Stanova now lets you add 1 fusion per duel. The really weird thing is, the skill still says add 1, 2, or 3 cards, but then it also says you can only search Dragon or Fusion, and each one once. So it's like, the maximum you can search is 2. But it's whatever, I guess. Infinite D-Live now shuffles the card from hand to deck instead of discarding it. So this is, on one hand, this isn't the end of the world. On the other hand, depending on what you draw, this can be catastrophic. If you open Prima, this sucks so bad. Like, this is so annoying if you open Prima. If you open Candy, this can be really, really bad. There's just a lot of hands that you can open where this absolutely stops you from doing whatever you wanted. When was it ever 3? I mean, it's always been 3. The Dragius Stanova skill. Because what people would do is they would search 2 copies of Polymerization and 1 copy of the Dragon. They killed the Melo D players, let's go. I mean, does this kill Melo D? You could get 2 fusions before? Yes. Yes, you can. You absolutely could get 2 fusions before. And every turn. With 4,200 attack on opponent's field. No. With 28 on the opponent's board, you could get 2 fusions. Just on their own. With 42, you could get all 3 of them. Yeah. All nerfs are good nerfs. I play insects. Well, the issue there, I guess, is that one of the best ways to play insects was with Chivalrous Celerity. So, that's now going to be nerfed. So, probably not the best. Why does it still say 1, 2, 3? Exactly. Why does it still say that? I don't think I ever saw that. It didn't come up much. It didn't come up much. Add 3 fusions to hand? I mean, you could do. I don't know why, but you know, you could do. So that's kind of it for that. I guess that's kind of it for everything. So I guess we're just going to hop into playing some ladder. Spooky. We wanted to play some of this Cyburst slop, and we'll see how it performs on the ladder. We haven't actually played much ranked. Right, we haven't played ranked at all this month. So we'll be firing on in with our very first ranked games of this season. We're in silver, so we haven't played at all. 2 fusion build was good in 7 shift builds for the discard. Yes! Discard fodder. Let's build a worm deck. If you want to see worms, there's plenty of things over on... whatchamacallit, Duel Links Meta. There's plenty of decks over there. Like, if we hop over to here, like, if we go to, like, Galaxy Rush, there's probably going to be one. There you go. Here is a tournament-winning worm deck. Behold, it in its splendor. I know, it's amazing. Breathtaking. We're against One Punch. The only issue is, we'll obviously be playing against a lot of people that are going to be pre-nerfs. So we'll have to see how it feels into that. Oh my god, this list is ass. It got 2nd place in a tournament, so it can't be that ass, right? We're seeing 100 cards set on the field. We've got Zeptron. So this needs Atron in the graveyard as well, which is a little bit awkward. I guess we'll start out with Pog. Because if we do draw like an Atron, we want to get it in the graveyard SCP. We've already got 2 Zeptrons and no Atron. That's so sad. Alright, we'll go Chaos Femtron. Activate the effect. Did we really just mill 3 copies of Yggdrago L? Okay. You just need to have Femtron in the graveyard, so we'll go ahead and normal summon this. Attributing over this. Activate Peacock Pictotron. Well, there's the middle piece. We unfortunately did not manage to get another guy in the graveyard that we wanted. So, what we might do is just kind of go defensive here. Because this guy isn't live unless Atron's in the graveyard. We'll do this. We're going to get a little bit greedy. We'll see if we get punished for it. Unfortunately, our defenses are not particularly good. We could have set this as well, but the issue is, with only one piece left in the deck, because we got these two already in the graveyard, I didn't really want to lose it. Big L, get the L. Does the Dragius Star skill nerf really do anything? It makes the deck's grind game a lot worse. That's like the big thing. Ooh, okay. So we're playing against Metarian. Metarian is not going to be a great matchup. It kind of depends, because Type Change Beam, assuming he's playing like actual Metarian, is going to be really annoying. If he's playing Celerity, it's probably going to be a little bit easier. Yeah, okay. So now the issue is, do we survive this turn? And Shari wants to choose our sleeves. You got any idea what sleeves you want, Shari? Tomato Man, what do you make of the ban list? I also need a new Cyburst list. Please cook so I can eat. And we're playing this list at the moment. This is our Celerity list, though. Not Celerity. This is our Curiosity list. Which is just, you know, Igdrago Turbo. Ooh. Please do not hit the trap card. Okay, that's fine. There's so many cards in his hand, bro. We might actually just be dead. Plain sleeves, any color. Okay. We can do that. Deserves to... We have an Overrush middle piece. There he is. He's right there. Okay, we're activating the Poly. He added Gaia, so he's almost certainly going to make... Oh, okay. We're just doing this. Ashura Star. Thank you for the follow, Jaden. Ashura Star effect. Are we popping a monster is the question. Don't hit my trap, you jerk. So he flips one up. Wait, we're not flipping up? Why didn't we use Virtua Star effect? I mean, I'll take it. The issue now is we will die to Gaia Fusion. So... Hey, it's Atron. We were waiting for you earlier. We'll summon out the Atron. I will activate Atron. That is not what we wanted to draw. Realistically, that's not helpful. This doesn't feel great, if we're honest. We'll only draw 2 cards. If I set this, it doesn't really matter. We'll still just kind of die to whatever. I think we're just going to pass, to be honest. I think we're probably just screwed either way. So it's just like, what can we do? Like, I think we were always in a situation here where we were just dead no matter what. Okay. I mean, if you wanna try and throw the game, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let you go, bro. Go, Chaos Femtron. Oh, don't have trap hole. He's not even gonna trap hole this. Okay. Alright, we'll take it. We will take it. Maximum Shokan. Do I even activate the effect? I think we just slam over this, right? I think we have to set this. I think we have to conserve the number of cards in our deck. Alright, so he does. He's waiting to trap hole with Drago? Exactly. Exactly. Bro has had 3 different opportunities to absolutely wipe us out of this game, and has not taken any of them. Like, he has misplayed 3 times catastrophically. Like, we should be dead. We should have lost. I would laugh if there's a gun jump scare with a short. I mean, there's nothing we could do about it if there is. Yes, yes! Now, summon out Conqueror of Champions! And declare a direct attack against me. The time has come. He didn't stream snipe, I know. Sag. Come on, direct attack me. Hit me! This turn, this card can attack directly. I reveal my trap card, the Guard. Guess we'll just put these back. We got any more pieces in the graveyard? I literally don't think we do. Okay. I don't really want to mill myself by a crap ton anymore. I'm just gonna grab this back. That'll do. Badge wants the new game mat. What new game mat do you want, Badge? Look, another Yggdrago. The issue is, I still can't really do a lot with this. To battle! Yeah. Very slowly gonna whittle down our opponent here. The Roa Roman mat? Okay. No! Talismanic Sealer! I mean, we might still live this. As long as the back row isn't popped, there is a chance. There is a chance. Surely you're fine. Well, we're losing the monster. So it comes down to how many other big guys he gets on the board. I think we're dead. We're mega dead. Just don't use the effect. Just go to combat. Just go straight to battle. Don't even think about it. You've misplayed so many times already. Surely you'll just forget. No! Yeah. I don't know if that felt... I don't know, it's a weird one. That game felt really weird. We didn't get the maximum out until really late. So on one hand, it didn't feel great. Like, we were already like 10 cards left in our deck. They could have timed out, surely. Now, we don't play for that. Also, he wasn't taking that long with his turns. Rip sleeves and mat. You have to remind me. You know this, Baz. You have to remind me, otherwise it doesn't get changed. This is on you, Baj. Playing badly because he's having fun with his favourite streamer. We know that's not true. Okay. Let's go Femtron. Activate Femtron. Just nothing. Okay. Let's go Pikatron. I mean, we've got some of a guy. And then I'm just going to end. No, what happened to Slow Tomato? I want Slow Tomato back. Oh, he'll be back. You don't have to worry about that. We're playing against like an auto-duel deck. Sure. Let's guard this. Why not? We'll put one of you and like one of each of you in. 1, 2, 3. Aha! I'll take this one. Ow! Go, card restoration. A full maximum in the hand? That's crazy. Ow. Zeptron. I guess we'll go Aptron, because just getting more like back row is probably for the best. That's not back row. Right, we'll go Zeptron as well. Ugh. Don't really need you. I guess I'll put you back. Maximum Shokan! Then we'll just get a battle. And I don't like the psychic guy, so I'm going to slap that one. Oh no, don't tell me he has negate attack. Boom! And we'll pass. I want to say Dark Galaxy shits on Yggdrago from experience. Yes, I basically feel the same, Baj. Everything shits on Dark Galaxy from experience. Potentially. Man, we're not setting it up. No matter how many times you cry, no matter how many times you whinge, we're not setting it up. What the heck is that? What boss are you playing in your 1500 vanilla turbo deck? Right, we'll activate the effect. We're going to just go for the clock, right? So we'll set this, go to battle, and then we'll just swing. We know this is something. That's the barrier! Whoa! Not the barrier! Boosh! Set what up? He wants the ability to like show emotes on the screen. Is what he wants. Okay. Tributes a wind. Activate SRM up to 33. Goes to battle. Attacks into my Ghidorah. I'll allow it. Goes again. Kersmack. Excellent. Excellent. So now we've seen the duality of this deck, where sometimes it does nothing and just kind of dies, and sometimes it gets to do everything. Alright, we'll change our sleeves and mats. Since Baj hasn't reminded us, we'll have to do it ourselves. Alright, so you wanted a plain colour. Red is the top one, we'll do red. And then Roa Roman. Is that an event sleeve? Or mat even? Where are you, Roa Roman? There's Roman. Or Roa even. This one? We got the Wave Scramble one. There's, oh, this one. Roa Roman. Perfect. All decks. He was doing the mission for the scrapbook, or whatever it's called. Ah, I see. Imagine saying you won't set up the ability to show the emotes you sub for. I know, it's crazy, right? If only there was some sort of chat you could see them in instead. I want to try out Santa, but I keep running into Gaia. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're cogged, you're probably less likely to run into Gaia, but like... Either way. We have to beat Fernando too. I mean, this hand does things, at the very least. They're not particularly interesting things, but they are things. Set 5. Nope. We immediately clicked the wrong card. That's fine. We will just tribute it. I don't even like Zeptron anyway. activate Zetron, or Picotron, that's the one. Now we'll go Atron. Activate its effect. Then we'll summon out Chaos Femtron, activate its effect. We don't really need the same piece twice, so I guess we're taking the middle bit. Then we'll set. Go to battle! Go get him, champ! Right, no delay, and we're against Sidra. Okay. Okay. I am Cog. No, I missed the latest one. Oh no. Barrage of Steel? I need my back row, you jerk. Don't stop being a jerk. Oh, this guy is such a jerk. Imagine hitting all of my back row. That's so rude. He hit 2 restorations as well. Watch me die because of that. Can't believe he'd be such a jerk. Cybernetic combat customization. Boost the attack up to 29. Okay. What's the next part of the plan? Adds the fusion with a Cyber Dragon already on the field. Okay, that looks like a Cyber Twin. So this would be lethal if not for my back row. Wait, why? This has to be something incredible to be better than a Cyber Twin. Like, we have to find, like, a fantastic back row. Or... I don't know, what else could it be? Cyber Searcher's point... What? Right, well... Let's go guarding. Go 1, 2... I don't even want you in the deck right now, do I? Like, you're probably better... I don't even know if I want Picotron, you know. Nah, screw it. 1, 2, 3. Take the 24. I attempted to joke to Manicust and he didn't even respond. That sounds about right. Maximum Shokan! I guess I will use this part of the effect. Just to, like, get rid of this. Just in case something, like, annoying happens. This is only the turn you summon it, right? Main phase that you normal summon it, yeah. We'll set this in the back row. Go to battle. We'll swing at this. Watch his back row be TSA. I'm going to call it now. His back row on the field right now is TSA. And he's just going to absolutely donk us because we didn't get any more trap cards. Hello, Tomato. Please, can you show us your optimal extra deck monsters? Yes, this is a matter of great importance. You want to see my extra deck? I'll click in here. So we got Hyper Strike Dragon, Dragius.f. Oh, he drew it off the top. That's not fair. We got a Flame Wingman. We've got Permalin Hikotron. We've got Kariba Torero. And we've got Strange Clouder. So, I mean, this is 400 damage on board. Okay, that's 1,500. That's 3,000. So we just die. I'll tell you, we'll save this replay. I think this is a replay worth saving. The issue is, that I'm finding, is either Yggdrago sticks and you just win the game off of it, or you just die. Like, there doesn't really seem to be an in-between. Bearing in mind, we haven't had a ton of experience with this yet, but, like, if you don't get Yggdrago out exceedingly early and then trap cards behind it, this deck seems kind of ass. That's my first impression of it. You deck out? Yeah, but how do we win, Baj, right? Because the whole point is, if we get this guy out, we kind of just want to sit on him and then win the game off of him, but that doesn't seem to be happening. We seem to take way too much damage too quickly before we get him out, and then as soon as he gets outed, we just die. And that seems to be the way of the Yggdrago. No. Good old 2 R pieces. Not exactly the best thing in the world. And we're against a very, very aggressive deck as well. You should play the Great Magnus or Worms. You understand that we're playing to make a video, right, Valley? And that playing Great Magnus does nothing for that whatsoever. Chaos Femtron. I mean, sure? The issue is, he's going to pierce over us, no matter what we do here. I think we still have to set this. We'll swing into this. Of course we hit the... Why are we even playing the 1400 Defender Light Galaxy, bro? And of course we run into it. For me, just drawing so much, you hope you can get lethal without decking out, because I had times when I'm forced to mill 3 when there's 5 cards in my deck. I mean, so I get what you're saying. The issue is we're not getting to the stage where we're sticking a Yggdrago on the board, right? So, like, how do we get to that stage? Oh god, we're playing against Universe Dia. What skill are we on then? You want my crappy list? So the list we're playing, this is the list that Parko took 2nd place at a tournament with. So this list should be fine. Like, this deck is a proven list. Crypto grants TSA immunity. Oh, I don't know about that. Still full power while Candy nerfed yet again. I mean, Dragon's got hit a bit. Just not as much as I would like personally. Okay, we slam into that. Well, toggle off. We're not using it on that. Alright. Middle piece. That's not a middle piece. Summon Atron. Has he got a trap hole? Is he going to trap hole Atron? Do it, coward. Pot of Greed. We got Zeptron this time. I mean, sure. We'll summon out the Chaos Femtron. We'll see if he does anything to this. There's the trap hole. Okay. We'll go Zeptron. Activate Zeptron. Where cards? This. And this, I guess. I mean, we're just going to set 2 and pray, right? Like, what else could we do? I could set these too, but, like, we have, like, so few ways to access our boss that I think it's like giving up if we set them. Waiting to trap hole Drago. If only. If only. Sets another card. Attacks with that. That's annoying, so I want to use this, but he's attacked with this one. Right now, we'd gain 400, which is not enough to guarantee a survival, so I think we have to. Actually, screw it. Let's do this. We'll guard this. I want cards back in my deck. Is this Atron? That's Zeptron. Give me Atron. Alright, I'm going to use Restoration on this. Give me some draws. Right, this way we can actually get back row out of our hand. And we drew additional cards, so there's like a higher chance of us actually finding what we need, which we're still not finding. Okay. Tribute out the Pikatron. One of these days. We'll go Atron. We'll go Pikatron again. Activate its effect. Holy, we actually found it. Okay. We're on 500 life points. And we only have 10 cards left in our deck, but we did find him. Strange wall, okay. At least the drawing is consistent. We're probably just going to die, though, because he's going to pop our back row. He hits exactly the right back row as well. Then he's just going to activate TSA, and then we're going to die. Bot agreed. Okay. Yep. Ah! This deck sucks, bro. Every single game, we summon out Yggdrago way too late when we're already on no life, and then we just get TSA'd and die. That is all this deck does. Like, what is the point? What is the point? This deck is ass, bro. So is this deck, like, get lucky early, so you find it before you lose all your life points? Is that, like, what you're actually supposed to do? Like, it's get lucky the deck? Because this feels like ass. Like, this actually feels so bad. What a bloke. The deck draws like an FTK deck and then doesn't do anything. You're just unlucky? Yeah, but I'm always unlucky. What am I supposed to do about that? Okay, we're against the counter to our deck now. This deck should be able to summon Yggdrago turn 1. I don't know about should. I think it is very capable of doing so. I don't know about if I'd say, like, you're unlucky if you don't summon it turn 1. To be fair, Maximums have been power crept, sadly. But because of the way the meta is shaking out right now, this is the perfect time for Maximums to come back into it. By the way, Mr. Tomato, what do you think about Earth Pyro? I mean, it's a meme. It's a meme, Sakadetsu. Like, maybe you can do something with, like, some of the individual cards, but the cards are so bad, like, most of the time. Well, there's that. We'll go Atron. Activate Atron. If we summon this, we draw 2, we discard 2. That's probably the best I've got. So I'll go Zeptron. Activate the effect. We'll put this back, and then... probably just get rid of you. Looking at this hand. We have to do this, otherwise we're not really doing anything. Activate the effect. Well, we sort of had all the pieces at one point or another. Even if we set this, it's going to be a 0 defense and he's going to pierce over us anyway. So I don't think it matters. I think we just do this and pass. So Pyro, so Earth Pyro is just Pyro with extra steps. It's not even like, it's not even regular Pyro. Regular Pyro does things. Earth Pyro just doesn't do anything. What the fuck did I do in rank then? You just got really lucky, it sounds like. I mean, look at this! Look at, what am I supposed to do? Like, His deck has too many cards. I think we're just dead anyway. We don't have anything anymore. We have a Talismanic Seal Array set on the field. Activates Globule. I mean, we're just dead. Let's just... I think this deck specifically, Beyond Curiosity, is so... Like, it's literally high roll the deck. If you high roll, sure, it's great. If you get, like, average luck, I think it's actually really bad. Like, it really does kind of feel like you have to, like, unga-bunga your way through. Otherwise, you just don't do anything. Like, we've literally had, like, 6 games today where we've done nothing. We've just literally done nothing. We've had 0 option to do anything. And that just feels terrible. Like, who wants to play a deck where you have to get lucky to win? I'm going second again. I mean, eventually we have to play against, like, really, really, really bad decks and get free wins, right? Oh my god, we have 2 pieces of a maximum. We have an Atron as well. That's just Upstart Goblin. Hex and House works with the Gaia skill. What is he? A 2300, 2100? This entire format is Get Lucky to Win. That is factually inaccurate. That is so off the mark. That's almost a full maximum. Go, Atron. Go, Atron. Find the cards. Go, Zeptron. Find me the middle piece. The middle piece has been found. I don't need you. And we're probably getting rid of you. Behold! Maximum Shokan! Is this how it feels, guys? Am I doing it? Are we doing it? We'll flip this up. Then we'll activate the other effects. I want to do an extra 2600 damage to you. Go away! Please don't have negate attack. I really want to hurt you. Yes! Okay, so far so good. He is? Okay, okay. This entire form... gamblers would like that type of deck. I mean, potentially. Potentially. So we have the boy. Surely he doesn't have Talismanic Sealer to take this away from us. Surely that would be too cruel. Thank you for the follow, Sheik. Welcome, welcome. Haha! Honorable Seppuku. This is so bad, bro. Oh my god. Either you get it out, your opponent can't out it, and you just win. Or you get it out, your opponent outs it, and you just lose. There's like nothing in between. And it's so... It just leads to really crappy games. I don't know if I like this at all, you know. I don't like winning with this deck. Like, I don't like losing, obviously. But I don't like winning with this deck. And I think that is a big no-no. It's like the 2 wins we've had, our opponent just like honorably seppuku into us, and that's like the entire thing. That's the entire game plan, is we just make a guy, our opponents crash into us to give up. Because they're like, well, I have TSA. Okay, Zuijo again. No skills Zuijo. Oh boy. Can we beat no skills Zuijo? Do you know Ancient Gear deck? I am not super familiar with how the current Ancient Gear deck plays, I'll tell you that much. Just to be safe, because we could gamble and just use Atron here, but we're going to tribute into Pikatron. Well, here's an Atron anyway. Go, Atron! Well, that doesn't help. Well, I suppose we will go ahead and set a bunch of cards. I mean, we'll set this, I think. Right, that's what he does. Moans when he loses, moans when he wins. It's very important to be very true to oneself, right? I think if you only, like, have a little whinge when you're losing, that's not fair to everyone else, right? You need to be able to show that you're kind of always like that, right? The Angel Overlay is still up. I mean, what's wrong with having the Angel Overlay up? That's fine. We'll just forever be in the Angel Cup. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. Burst Innertrix! So it's just skillless heroes. Okay. Is this got... No, because he hasn't got Celerity. Where are we going with this? We then tribute for Curse of Dragon. Then we're going to summon out Plaster Scout. And then Sword Dancer. Battle phase. I mean, I want to draw cards, so we're going to use this. Okay. Speed Rush, Link Summon, etc. ain't my go-to because I'm stick with OG style play. Yeah? Post-ban list Gaia. I mean, could you imagine if this was that? Another auto-build deck? Can Cyburst win? I mean, probably not. Bro is really looking at my hand. He really wants to read every single card in the hand. We're just waiting for him to read. We're in reading limbo. How long will we be reading these cards for? Find out next stream. One day, we will get to continue on with the duel. At least the music's good. At this point, he's just letting the timer run down, right? Like, surely he's not actually still reading these cards. How Genesis with the huge raid. Welcome on in, everyone. How did the stream go, Hal? I assume we were strikering our entire way up, and I hope you managed to defeat all of those evil Subterra players. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We had the Angel Cup, and now we're playing a little bit of Rush Ladder with the new Beyond Curiosity after they got the skill buff. My impression of this deck so far? Not a big fan. Not a big fan of this deck. It feels very sacky. We cog ages ago? Nice. Good stuff, Hal. Good stuff. Yeah, we're just kind of vibing right now. Our opponent declared an attack about 2 minutes ago, and we're waiting for them to time out so that we can get on with our lives. That's what's currently happening. They went on a rant about Duel Links before we switched to Project Sekai. What's Project Sekai? I'm Googling this. Project Sekai. We spelled it wrong, but... this looks unbelievably weeb. Let's take a look. Hatsune Miku. Rhythm game developed for collaboration between Sega Craft Egg, Colorful Palette, and Krypton Future Media. I'm not a big rhythm game player. And I don't say that because I don't like rhythm games, because I suck at them. I have some friends that are so unbelievably into their rhythm games, and they adore them, and they are a treat to watch. I'm not very good at playing them myself. Lamau Miku Gacha, he fell asleep. Pro Sakai is cool. Nice, nice. I want to see some gameplay to know if this is one of the ones that I've seen. I have a friend that plays a thingy on mobile videos. Is this going to show me? And like it's like going absolutely nuts, like tapping on the screen. I want to see gameplay. Is this it? This is gameplay. Yes, I think this is one of the ones that my friend does play, actually. Yes. I recognize this gameplay. Because watching her play it is insane. She's like... I'm just like, how do you do that? Alright, let's see what we draw for turn. Let's go. Pot of Greed! Well, there's the middle piece. We'll go Femtron. Activate Femtron. Once again, Femtron absolutely whiffing. Femtron has been so bad to us today. He has found nothing. We'll go Pikatron. There is... We milled the max pieces that we wanted, and we drew the non-max pieces. Do we have an Atron in the graveyard, at least? We do. Okay. Well, Zeptron. Activate Zeptron. Well, we don't need you in the hand. I'll tell you that right now. Well. We drew, what, 12, 13 cards? Something like that, and we just didn't find... we just didn't find anything. Tomato, I play a lot of them. Do you want names to try? I remember one of the ones that my friend plays on console / PC was... please stop stacking my stuff. That's very annoying. Was the drumming one. With, like, the really cute mascot. I can't remember what the game's called. Playing a bit of Milling Dark Galaxy Equip Spell Gaming. I mean, that is the hard counter to our deck, so please don't run into us on that. Now, that takes years, not gonna lie, to be that good. Yeah, she is insanely good at it. Do you play the Guard in Santa? That's an excellent question. I mean, the list should be posted in Moki Moki's Discord if you're in there, so that list should be there at the very least. I wish Chaos Femtron was add a Cyburst from the ones you milled, not one with 0 attack or 0 defense yet. Yeah, so do I. But then again, you don't want the deck to be like too good, right? N-Star's music can be hard. Yeah, it's so like I have such like this level of appreciation for them being able to like play that well. I mean, I guess we're gonna guard, right? Like we need to do something. Put these back and I mean, at this point, right, Chaos Femtron has to hit something good, right? I think we'll just take this one. Well, there's Atron. We're only one card away. Come on, Atron. That's not really what we wanted. This is now just stuck in our hand. Pass the turn. I mean, we could have set this, but then, like, we only get 3 draws.
Guys, I really don't like this deck. I really don't like it.
It doesn't feel very strong at all. Okay, this comes down, activate that effect, bring that back. We can stop one of the attacks, and then we can gain some life, and then we die to the other one. So we are just dead. Haha, go the guard! How will you defeat me when I can set up my guard? Aha, but what if I card restoration? We still do not have a full maximum. And now, my 3rd guard! Ow. I mean, we'll save this replay as well. This, I don't know. It just feels like either I am unbelievably unlucky or the deck is bad. It's one of those two things, right? That's like, it's one of those two things. Because, like, we haven't really had many decisions to make. So it's not like we're playing the deck wrong. Like, the only other thing we could have done would be to set another monster in defense, which, I mean, arguably would have been better to do there. If he didn't make a fusion, though. I think at that point, we're playing to not lose rather than playing to win. And I think that's kind of whatever, right? I think with Cyburst for Drago, you're better off just sticking to the maximum Ragnarok and still run the Drago, but also have the other beat sticks. The issue is, that deck gets absolutely destroyed by so much stuff in the current meta. Like, absolutely, unbelievably just destroyed. It's like Light Galaxy would absolutely bully it, Dark Galaxy absolutely bullies it. Even, like, Gaia. Obviously now we're not going to see it in tournaments anymore. Alright, we'll go Atron. Activate Atron effect. We'll go Chaos Femtron. Activate Chaos Femtron effect. Will it actually work this time? Oh my god, it worked. Give me Yggdrago. Chaos Femtron. Give me the last piece. Oh my god! Big Chungo! Right, turn 1 Chungo. Can we win with turn 1 Yggdrago? It has to be better set up than this, though. Not really. Because, right, so the way that you play Ragnarok is you basically try and play, like, very mid-range until you just kind of end up drawing all the pieces. Because you need to get the graveyard set up to make a Brusselin play work. or you just play mid-range until you hard draw everything, right? Either way, it's like, just live long enough. So you now need the meta to be slow enough that you can do that without getting punished, right? Will dragons and psychics be banned from tournaments until the skill changes? Yeah, it'll probably be psychic, yeah, dragon, no. I mean, Hikari is literally a tournament organizer, and, you know, so what she says is probably going to be the go-to. Okay, Barrage of Steel comes down. He actually hit the one we wanted him to hit. Now, this coming out turn 1 is kind of an issue for him, because he's not going to have TSA set up. And it's going to be a little awkward to get it set up. It's not impossible, but it's not easy. Tributes 2, or tributes 1 even. Summons out Cyber Assault. Right. And then sets a monster. Right. Is that it? Okay. That was exciting. I mean, we could just slap over this. I don't think we have to care about this too much, but I do want to see what it is. So I'm going to take a peek. Well, that was pointless. I was hoping it would be like a proto. Alright, we'll set this, and we're probably going to set this. Just because I don't want to like get caught with the pants down, right? We'll swing over this. Realistically, flipping this up was bad, but like the logic was, the only way he deals with this probably is going to involve a Proto Cyber Dragon. Why would he summon this and then set that, though? Unless that was bait. But I don't think it was. I think he just is playing weird. Okay. So now he's going to put back a card and grab either a Proto or a Fusion. Okay. Hello, Altarius. Welcome, welcome on in. You've caught us summoning the great Yggdrago. Cyber Dragon comes down. I guess Proto. You need all 3, though. Okay, Cyber Dragon comes down. Now a Proto. Okay, so we're going... Are we just going to go for the Crash? I respect it. Hello, British Devil. Why by Devil? What the heck? Let's talk to the Manicist, in which case that's fine. I don't know if Quantum hosts Rush today, but let's see. Already decided how to handle the skills. So, yeah. We'll have to see what he decides to do. Let's let this go. And then on this one, we'll flip this over. Look at all my cool cards! You know what I mean, good sir. Oh yeah, Hal's also from... I keep forgetting there's actually a lot of people on Twitch from the UK. Usually I'm just like the British guy, but we're all the British guy. We'll go Atron. We'll go... And if I activate that, what's the chances of increasing the odds that we find what we're looking for? And there's a lot of pieces in the grave already. We need specifically right. How many rights are in the graveyard? Just the 1. Okay, we'll just go for the Zeptron then. Activate Zeptron. That's funny. We'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of probably... I'm going to get rid of the gate attack. We'll see if we get punished for this. Alright, Zeptron. Let's go again. There he is. Took him long enough, but he got here. Maximum Shokan! I could activate this. I don't need to. We'll just do this, I guess. We'll just get rid of this. Take from him everything! Okay, we did find a win. Yep. I should probably save that replay if we're actually going to try and make a video on this. Oh, this is so weird, bro. We'll save this. I mean, Zuijo Bros, but it wasn't like real Zuijo, was it? It was Zuijo doing a Zane impression. Alright, we're probably not going to go for too much longer. We have kind of already gone over our usual time. This deck is like... I don't know. It's like... It's kind of a meme deck. This deck feels so meme. When I've seen other people play this, they make it look good. And then I play it and I'm like, this is awful. By the way, Tomato, how you think the tier list would change after these changes? It's a little bit too early to tell, really. Especially because we're going to have a lot of the decks banned for the foreseeable future. It's going to make it very difficult to get any kind of meaningful results. So we're going to be in sort of like a weird fake format for a little bit. Which, like, isn't necessarily, like, the worst thing in the world. But it does mean it's very difficult to actually get a gauge of what the meta is actually going to be like when it, like, settles. We'll get another Atron. Put that down. Go ahead and do that. Then we'll go ahead and summon out Chaos Femtron. We'll activate its effect. We'll grab one of these back. Then we'll tribute it to summon out Pikatron. Activate Pikatron. Then we'll summon out the Atron. Activate Atron. That's not the one we were looking for. We'll go Zeptron. We are just going to activate Zeptron here because I do want this out of my hand. So that is all the pieces that we need. So now the question is, do we get rid of you? We probably do. So now we'll go for a maximum summon. Then we'll set 1, 2, and 3. Alright. So if we can just do this every game, this is great. By the way, Tomato, how do you think... you're welcome for the gaslight of this deck good. I think, again, the deck's great. If you just draw really good, it's fantastic, right? Others just have better RNG with Drago, that's it. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels. True, although we know Gaia will be pure from now on. Yes. He's taken my Picotron. How dare he? Oh, heck, it's Curse a Dragon. Dragon's Inferno comes down. He hits the Talismanic Seal Array. That's not a trap card. Battle-tested Gaia comes down. We don't actually have a way to stop a direct attack, which is, like, mildly annoying. You're just going to keep my Picotron? He's just going to sit there on the board like, nah. Just like T-posing, just like, nah. Does this mean Dragius has to run 3 fusions since they can only search once? They have to run at least 2. At least 2. Possibly 3. Conqueror Champions. What are we doing with Conqueror Champions, though? We don't have enough cards to TSA me, and you've already got TSA in the graveyard. So you have to go for a direct attack, right? Pop on a back row. What's that even going to do? I mean, what do you do when a Peacock T-poses aggressively at you? He's like asserting dominance over you. There's nothing you can do about that. 3,200 attack? Oh, no. We haven't used the skill yet, or the effect yet. We have used the skill. It alone can win games. Or they can run 1 restart like a Widow. I think 1 restart is fine. Because you can, like, a lot of decks won't play all of the Dragiuses anyway. So you can just drop it and play 1 or 2. I think would be fine. Restoration. In other words. Oop. Ow. So if we do that, we can go down to 500. If we do it on that, you lose 14 down to 12. So it's the difference of next to nothing, really. With that in mind, I will probably just reduce this. We'll set this, go to battle, and we'll just swing over it. Boop. Restart also has an option to get the dragon. Yes, and you can also use it to get back like some other stuff. Like some people are playing the 1500 Defender, some people are playing Winged Dragon going to the Fortress. So like there is other stuff you can use it for if you just need like tribute fodder. What have you got for me today, sir? I mean, we know he's just waiting for TSA. He's probably only playing 2 TSA max, though. Chivalrous Celerity! So, there goes the attack boost. How much do you think the Shuffle 1 effect for Psychic? I think that shuffling instead of discarding does hurt. It does hurt the deck. I think it will come down to the cards you draw or the cards that you have in your hand that really dictate how much of an issue it has. If you don't draw key cards that you'd want to discard and put them into the graveyard, it doesn't really do anything. But if, for example, you find Prima Gitana in your hand, that's awful, because now you need to spend a turn to put it back into your deck, and then you need to spend another turn using the skill again to put it where you want it to be, right? I mean, I could just set this for 2,000. Unless that has 800 attack. And it was a tribute... It was a tribute set, so it doesn't really make a huge difference. I think we just set this, and then we'll just swing over this. Boop. We don't want to deck out, and we want to make sure that we have all the back row in the world. Oh my god, it's Curse of the Dragon. It's battle-tested. Curse. What curse? Battle-tested Gaia. Conqueror champions are still in the bin, so... I mean, this doesn't really matter at the moment. Has he found a TSA? So you need to open Poly now in Gaia? Yes, in order to get the skill, you need Poly to already be in your graveyard. So if you want to use the effect to add Poly plus another card, both of those need to be in your graveyard. What are we doing with this? What is getting Imaginary Actor do for us here? You're going to pop a back row. And then what? What's the follow-up to popping a back row? You need a TSA. Like, TSA is the key component you're currently missing. Please don't hit my best trap card. It's very rude. Right, TSA. 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 You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Is that it? Is that all we got? We're adding Imaginary Actor back to hand. Okay. We're adding Poly. Okay. Activates the Poly. We're making another Matarian fusion. It's like a slap on the wrist, but it means you can't send a card to grave with the skill and revive it with Ice Pop Bear. Yes, basically. Oh, don't hit the guard. He had the TSA! We lose! That's actually so funny. So if everything didn't quite work out exactly the way he needed to, he actually wouldn't have died there. He needed to get out exactly another fusion monster. Well. We dead. Ah! Right, we'll save that replay as well. Wait, Gaia Matarian is allowed? Yeah. The ban list doesn't go live until the 7th. How have you not followed yet, Octoti? What's going on here, Toti? Yeah, we're just playing in ranked. But that is going to be the end of today's stream. Thank you for the follow, Kabi-chan. Unfortunately, we are already 20 minutes over. We've just been vibing. We did have the Angel Cup, which did go quite well. The other thing I'm not really sure about is what we're going to do on Sunday. Sunday's probably going to be more rush, I think. And then we'll work out what we're going to do on future Sundays after that. I think that's going to be the plan. When's the Vrain stream this week? There won't be a Vrain stream this week. We're going to be doing it again on next Tuesday. We didn't do it this week because everyone and their mum was running tournaments on Tuesday. So we were like, okay, Hikari's doing a tournament, Into Quantum doing a tournament. And we were like, we'll just see what's going on with that. But we'll see what happens there. Gaia, I feel, will struggle running things over. Yes, I also do think the exact same. But we will be back again on Sunday, where we will probably be doing more rush. We'll probably be doing a bit of Worm Ladder. And we'll see how Worm Ladder feels. That's probably going to be the Sunday stream. But thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Good.